Blub blub everyone, welcome back to Terra Invicta. The bombardment is still going on, but we are, and it's a fresh stream now, but we are going to integrate Beijing, China into China, Republic of China. So, you know, China, as you know it. As everyone knows them. What we also want to do is get our another asset back. Unfortunately, the servant did not get killed this time. They found it out that we had him. So there's that. Also, once the popularity... Ooh, I wanted to say, once that levels out again, I'd like to do some counselor management and get them all known and back up to in loyalty. But apparently, it's not as easy as I would hope. We launched another ship. Merc Def 1, let's go. And another settlement got destroyed. Oh no. Whatever will we do? Oh, I know it's annoying. I'm very sorry, guys, but I mean, what else am I going to do? I'm not gonna fight that big fleet yet. And they're not stopping, is the problem. Just really want the South Pole of Mercury to be clean. Unfortunately, only clean of us, not, you know, of the rest of them.
Going off the grid.
Because I'd like to get the rest of Mercury as well. That would be good metal. And also really good bases with a lot of sun, which would help us. We could make these bases into not only mining bases, but also antimatter bases. Which would be quite nice, to be honest. Battle stations. That's Sholael. Okay, so Sholael is better defended. Could still not defend against that mega fleet. Even with all the stuff we put in there. Where's Sholael? I mean, look at that. 1800. That would just die instantly. Which is kinda sad. You know what? We could get more now. Also, I don't want these. I want them here. No. I don't know. You go there. I mean, it doesn't really matter where they're positioned, right? I don't think it does. Now the nice thing is you only need 2 command centers, so basically the energy equivalent of a battle station to get this to cost nothing for us, which is quite nice and quite easy. So I'm gonna do that. And we have infinite energy here, so it doesn't make a difference. What's the oh yes, we have the foundry now. Oh, it costs so much though. Gosh darn it. Ooh, our metal is also very low. I think that's fine for the moment then. I think that's fine. I shouldn't invest too much in this. It's giving us a lot of metal though, which is good. You got the Poseidon Lantern. There's the Poseidon Torch. I still have that. Oh well, I have it again open. And I think the Poseidon Torch is something that we could actually use effectively. Or not. I don't know where it even is. It's not up in the upper right corner. The Zeta Deuteron Torch is there. That would be a nice one. Until we get the... Actually, that would be the nicest until we have... advanced antimatter plasma cores. And we now have Zeta Triton. So Zeta Hellion or Zeta Deuteron Torch would be great. And I can't even find this one, so it's probably not good. Deuteron Tauros. Poseidon Lantern and Poseidon Torch. I want to find that. 1 second. I can't even see it anywhere. I'm gonna show you real quick. It's not there. First I was looking here, but there's just Zeta stuff. Neutron flux torch. I mean, that would be okay, but here, Zeta Deuteron would be nice. A lot of Delta V. Good thrust. We are at the moment here, so a little bit over the burner. Right there. Just a little bit more thrust, but, you know, this would be really, really good thrust, one of these two. Again, I don't need Delta V that much yet. But I can't even find the Poseidon. There's Pegasus. Maybe it's a new one. Maybe it's not even on here. Which is kind of weird. And of course I don't know... Yeah, I can't find it. It's probably a new one, I would guess. And I can't find the... Well, I can't find... I don't know him by heart what ours is in terms of rating. Yes, yes. You're bombarding. I know. I'm still gonna do the same.
We squat upon a dying world, sucking it dry long past the point when it can still sustain us, and yet an entire galaxy of possibility beckons. Why are we so short-sighted? When will we see that there is nothing left for us here? Director Khalid Al-Ashqar, social media post.
Hashtag Project Exodus? Wow. Yeah, you're also playing a little, you know, loosey-goosey with the facts there, buddy. Because yes, our world, in reality, is dying. Well, actually, no. Not the world, or the planet. I mean, what would the world entail? Planet plus biosphere? But the biosphere is dying. That's the point. The rock will be here for another few billion years, probably. Unless maybe it collides with something and then, you know, that ends. But, or it's just in little bricks then. Who cares? Doesn't really make a difference. But the biosphere is the problem. That one is dying. And yes, because we are sucking it dry. Well, we are sucking the natural resources dry, and by that, burning shit that then goes into the atmosphere and destroys the biosphere. That's, you know, that's basically the point. But the planet could still sustain us. Easily is the problem. We don't need to leave. And the galaxy out there is mostly dead. And by mostly, again, I've talked about this, 99.999% or something. So basically, you know, we are just a marginal error there. We're just a statistical error in this galaxy. I mean, even in this galaxy, I don't even think there is a single planet that is known in our actual galaxy that could be potential in the Goldilocks zone and what all these things that you know would allow life to come about, from what we know, from how we know life, from our life, you know, from our biosphere. I don't even think there's a single one in our galaxy that we know of. In other galaxies, yes. But our galaxy is dead. It's just us. From what we know so far. I mean, there are millions of stars in that galaxy, but still. Or of planets, probably planets, not that many stars. I don't know how many stars are there in the galaxy. There must be a number, right? We have looked at our galaxy for a while. So someone must have counted them. Probably machine counted, but you know, still. But his pose really doesn't make much sense if you think about that. Because yeah, they can go wherever, sure. There's a lot of dead rock out there. But what you're gonna do there? How are you gonna live? That's kind of weird to me, you know, that line of argument. Weren't there 3 planets in the Milky Way? Are there 3 in the Milky Way? Okay, I mean, that's something. Does he know where they are? I still think we should send him some pointers, because he just speaks like the whole galaxy is a garden. You know, like it's full of green, lush planets that we can go to, and we're just too stupid to see it. But I think he's a little over-enthusiastic there. And that, you know, concerns me, because that thinking, unfortunately, is a problem since that draws you away from our actual problems that we could solve. They're all solvable. It's not like it's too much to ask. It's not even too expensive. It is an expense that we would have to make in terms of, you know, whatever currency you want, in terms of work, in terms of money, in terms of, you know, money is just work in the end of it, right? In terms of resources, yes, it's definitely all an expense, but, you know, we should focus on the one thing we have and not, you know, look into the sky and think it's all full of the same thing. It's all full of the same potential. Because unfortunately it is not. I would be happy if it was, but it is not. And you know, always having your head in the clouds, as they say, is just not helping. This thinking to me is just so detrimental to everything that needs to be done and everything that needs to be realized. If you could only realize that this thinking is just nonsense and just concentrate on, you know, getting our planet back together, but that's boring, right? Because that's just, it's like, there was a nice video from, what's it called? From Last Week Tonight, where they were talking about maintenance and why it's boring and stuff. And yeah, you know, they also said, yeah, it's freaking boring, but it's also absolutely important, because if a bridge just collapses over your head, you wish there would be someone who would have done maintenance on that. But it's not as flashy as, what's it called? Solar freaking roadways or some bullcrap that is completely pointless and absolutely wastes money for no reason. You know, instead of investing in infrastructure that exists and that works. It's just so, it's also pointless. Kepler 452b is one in the Goldilocks zone. Interesting. Kepler 452b. Yeah, cool. I mean, yeah, if there are 3 planets in the galaxy, awesome. You know, the galaxy is still fucking big. Get there. It's annoying. And they will see how long that takes. Have fun. I hope they send us a message afterwards. I mean, that will take a few hundred years to get here, but if there's still a planet there, would be interesting, I guess. Blub blub, terrible hamster. And yeah, rant done. Let's read it. A frustrating paradox. Matter, antimatter based reactors could solve our every power need, both on Earth and in space. But the creation of sufficient antiparticles in the first place requires vast amounts of energy, not to mention vast and costly machines. Yeah, that is a, you know, not a net gain in there. It is not, for instance, even remotely practical to install a 30-meter anti-proton decelerator of the sort housed at CERN within every starship. Seems kinda bad. Yet more problematic is that even our most advanced particle accelerators achieve only 0.01% efficiency. Ouch! In terms of converting electricity to antimatter. Yeah, that is... With the remainder becoming heat. As problematic as it is wasteful. The proposed solution is vast arrays of solar panels in space powering antimatter factories whose output is then magnetically trapped, ready for transport to spacecraft and terrestrial reactors. In consequence, we have truly achieved the power source of tomorrow. But the only difference then is, because they're not fixing the efficiency, the only difference is that they're just using the energy from the sun, which is there anyways, and not, you know, having to produce more. The problem with that is the installations still cost resources and maintenance. Not sure that's such a win then. Antimatter propulsion. So we're getting at. And we get the atom smasher, which is the thing you need to actually make antimatter in sufficient quantity. Because our quantity is like nothing. Antimatter plasma core reactor as well, which is nice. More orbital bombardment, of course. Thank you, guys. Let's go antimatter propulsion. Pion torch, that's the best drive in the game. As far as I know. But it's also the wasteful one. It's a meme drive, basically. Antimatter plasma core torch. Advanced antimatter plasma core torch. That's the one that we would like. If we can get enough antimatter together to actually, you know, use it. Which is a lot. How are you doing, Terrible Hamster? And how are you doing, Raphael? I didn't ask. I'm sorry. It is only a short walk of 1402 light years. Yeah, that's just... It's a little brisk. But you know you can't do it, surely. I mean, Khalid al-Ashkar thinks he can do it. So... Ah, there we are. Endgame. Learn your faction's victory conditions. Finally. The final assault. We have completed the final assault project. A consensus has been reached. Despite the dangers, the only certain method of ending the aliens' attempts at invasion is to collapse the wormhole. And with it, their access to our solar system. This will require a joint operation of unprecedented scale. We have formed a strike team that will serve as the tip of the spear. The poor bastards. It's very XCOM though. Which, you know, I enjoy. To say that unknowns remain would perhaps be the greatest understatement in history. But all human civilization depends upon our success. We are focused, we are confident, we are ready. Okay, what is the actual thing? Our work has spun off an organization, the Janus section, whatever, which is Janus section probably, is in our faction pool and may be assigned to a counselor.
We're ready for launch, Commander.
But that's not our real objective, because we need to do some things that need to be fulfilled. And I'm curious if they changed, because I knew what they were a while ago. After studying the data available to us, we have decided that the best plan is a simple one. Our naval forces will engage Hydra spacecraft around their base and secure a clear flight path for our assault transport, which will land and unload the Janus section. Then, our commandos will fight their way to the wormhole entrance and secure it, while the payload operators move the bomb into position and detonate it. The plan has numerous potential points of failure, the largest one being the wormhole itself. We believe that our assault team has enough combat power to fight its way through the Hydra security forces. However, we have no way of knowing how many more may be waiting on the far side. It may be that our assault team will be forced into a battle against an endless stream of reinforcements. Without more data, there's no way to know. Another potential issue is the payload. The exotic space explosives used by the two payloads are experimental, but we believe they should deliver a sufficient quantity of energy to collapse the wormhole. However, we have absolutely no idea what the consequences of collapsing the wormhole will be, nor how the explosion may interact with the exotic's powered wormhole apparatus. Even if we succeed, this may well be a suicide mission for our counselors and everyone else we send in on that transport. Yeah, I assume so. A few of our physicists have also theorized that there is a possibility that the wormhole collapse may cause a runaway total conversion reaction, in which case this will be a suicide mission for our entire fleet. Oh crap. We are ready to proceed on your order. Yeah, which is a nice sentiment, you know. Oh yeah, but by the way, the whole thing could just react and the whole, you know, quadrant is gone. But we're ready. We're ready for whatever comes. There we go. This is what we need to know. And this has changed, I think. It is time. Close the wormhole, end this war. Have our counselor assign the Janus section org target the alien wormhole module at their primary Cooper Belt base with the close the gate mission. To launch the counselor mission to win the game, we must to win the game is a little meta. We must first fulfill the following goals to ensure victory. The aliens must control no more than 0% of Earth's regions. So 304 regions, they control nothing. Good. Destroy that has changed here, because this was a different goal. This was a goal like you need to destroy all alien forces down to 25% of what they have right now. So that's kind of harsh to do, because it just meant you need to ridiculously kill everything. This is apparently changed. Destroy all alien bases of Tier 3 and greater in the Mercury planetary system. Okay, there's none. Destroy all alien bases of Tier 3 and greater in the Earth planetary system. That's not true, because... Oh, well, they're both level 2. Well, or the one that is left. Destroy all alien bases of Tier 3 and greater in the... And greater is weird. In the Mars planetary system. Destroy all alien bases of Tier 3 and greater at the following bodies: Ceres, Vesta, Pallas. Destroy all alien bases of Tier... Oh my god. So it's still just murder everything. What the fuck? Destroy all alien bases of Tier 3 and greater in the Jupiter planetary system, in the Saturn system, in the Uranus system, in the Neptune system. They have a lot there. Oh god. Okay. Nope, it's still the same. It's just gotten worse. Destroy all alien fleets with combat strength of 2000 and greater. Which changes because they can just merge. By the way, that's the low Mercury orbit one that just bombards everything, and they have another of those. And if they put all of these together, they have 100k or so. Gross. Gross estimate. Oh, they have another one. They have another 3k in Earth Lunar. And Earth Lunar L1. So they do have 2 Earth Lunars. I told you. I thought the other one was Earth Sun, but apparently it is Earth Lunar. Both of them. Yeah, that's gonna be a lot of work. And I don't think that's less work than before. So you basically have to clean everything and kill all the big fleets and hope that they don't make another big fleet, and then you have to get to their base somehow because they will all be gathering up there in the end. So you still have to do literally the same thing than before. I thought they fixed that a bit. That it's not just hunt everything down, but it is still hunt everything down. Even if they just had done this, it's still already hunt everything down because there will be fleets there. I mean, you can definitely find them there. Opal Forge Station. Opal? No, it's not there. Okay, it's not one of these bases at least. Huh. Alien Station Able. Oh, maybe it's not the stations there. Yeah, it's just the craters and shit that they're saying there. Okay, well, we know that now. Cool. I guess that's something. Antimatter particle cannon. Still, that goes to 1,000. Maybe it would be worth having a Lancer with this, or a few Lancers with this. But it's antimatter though, which we don't have enough. It's only the bombard though. Does 16 damage. 100% is thermal damage. 134% is X-ray damage. That's not how percentages work. Is that a boost on X-ray, or what does that mean? Well, am I doing 16 thermal damage and another 20 or so X-ray? That's kind of weird. But I'd like to try this, the antimatter particle cannon, to be honest. I'd like to try this. But this far away from it now. Poseidon Lantern. That seems like a very expensive and good drive. It's open cycle cooling, which is nice. And the rating seems good. I'm gonna get that one. Because I want the torch as well. This seems like a really good drive, actually. That seems like a good one.
We've moved the needle.
Boop. Another
We're
one dead.
winning their hearts and minds.
Mirror Cell Fusion Reactor gives us the Deuteron Reflex Drive, which I can't find either. Hey Harry, how are you doing? Harry Dresenden. Yeah. They're killing more shit. I know. It's fine. Do you unlock? Oh, you look at unlock advanced. Maybe advanced are better. I really would like a combined arms approach, really, for ships. But the problem is I'm limited very much in capacity, and I can't even get anything done with what I have. So I don't know. Zeta Deuteron? Yeah, see, that's not such a good one. It's a Z-pinch. It's closed cycling. Closed cycle cooling. Which is not great. Yeah, it doesn't seem like such a good one. I think I'm just gonna ignore it because it doesn't unlock anything. Zeta Deuteron. There. I think I'm just gonna not get that. Maybe I wanna check that out in comparison. No. Xenoscience Institute could be nice. +3 bonus to alien detection, up to 9, so we only need 3. I mean, would be nice, right? And only one is needed for the full bonus down here. We're running out of money too, but we're also running out of metal, so... I'm scared to get the manufacturing complex because that needs 30 per, so we're tripling our cost, and I can't even see the cost that I have right now. Basically, we're more than tripling the money, which is great. Because currently we're getting 90, and then we would get 300. Unless this is already... Still would still be better. Psyops. Let's do some psyops real quick.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
Maybe they renamed some stuff? Could be. Could be that they renamed some stuff, but I can't prove that because I don't know all the techs. But the fact is that it's not on the chart that I have. At least I can't find it. It also can be that I just can't find it. I don't know. But the chart is from 0.4.2 and we are at 0.4.78. So there might have been some changes, which is totally fine. It's not a critique or anything. But it might have been. Settlement found, yep. And boop.
Policy direction complete.
We federate. Oh, we federate with China, and then we can unify. Federation. Why is that still wrong? Why is that still wrong? Don't tell me that China is still the head of that. Why is the lead nation the Federation of China? I instigated it with the Republic of China. Why is this little speck of land leading all of this? I don't get that. It's just absolutely beyond me, but what the fuck am I going to do? I have a claim here. So now what I could do is just take it over. I could just kick them out again. And just declare war on them. I mean, make them a rival and then declare war on them. I'm actually not sure how that works, guys. That is kinda bullshit to me. And I find you have way too little control over that. It is the same thing with Europe, actually. There's no reason that France should be the leader in Europe. You know, the nation that makes Europe. There's literally no reason. Any European country should be able to make Europe and become the lead, you know, nation. You shouldn't be bound to France. And that is some inherent weirdness in this game, let's say that. It's a weird design choice to me that these are fixed. So maybe I have to do this again. And then just declare war on China. I didn't want to declare war first because I wouldn't have had these two. But now I have a claim here. If I take it through war, it should join. Without much of a consequence. Apart from that we have a tech that gets the insurgency down by 3 when we take something by war. I mean, also their military is better than ours, but I can just leave the military somewhere else. For a second there. It is kinda shit, I must say. I don't like that. Because I bet you, if I would now combine them, in December, it would be China again. Which is the wrong kind of China. Not the right kind of China with, you know, actual democracy, but the nonsensical kind of China. And that annoys me. So I have to get them by war. I have no choice. I want to get rid of their allies because I don't want someone to help them in a war. At least not someone I don't have a control over. Yeah, that's kind of bullshit to me. Now, I'm not sure if I should just try it, unify, and see if it's all China all of a sudden. But that is kind of BS, I must say. And I don't think I'm going to try it. I'm just going to war. That is the big fleet, isn't it? Yeah, it is. 69 ships. There's only one that's a destroyer. Where are the Titans? There are Titans in here for sure. Okay, that's Big Thunder there. Yeah, look at that. That must be a Titan. I think there are 2 Titans. Yeah, 2 Titans in that fleet. Which is a lot. And I think we killed 1 Titan already, so that they at least have 3 Titans. Oh no, guys, they're bombarding. This will take forever with their stupid bombardment. Problem is I can't do anything against their fleet.
Our associates are now in charge.
Italy. That's good. Major flood in Athens region. Okay, yeah, we'll deploy help for sure. Significant boost for us and the European Union. I don't see the significant boost, but sure. Why not? The problem is there's no one who could oppose them. These gigantic fleets, these are just ridiculous. I hear them firing. India has expired. Wait, they have 2 fleets of that magnitude now. Well, fudge me, I guess. Oh, damn, that's a lot of thunder. We had a thunderstorm today, but first one of the year, yay. I hate summer. But there's another, it seems. But look at this, this is just 80 ships. It's freaking 80 ships, guys. What the hell am I going to do against 80 ships? I have 5. At least they're not attacking me here. I mean, these couldn't do anything. These definitely could. If that's also why I want to bind them here, because if those guys come around to my base, the base is gone and these are gone. And they take so long to make, especially since we are under a gigantic resource shortage, that it's not fun. Who's caring for India? I think you do. Yeah, you do. Actually, you shouldn't.
Where do you need me?
He can't. I hate it.
Where to?
Manaway, maybe.
Protecting our interest.
Yes,
Where
but
to?
I need someone
Ready to go.
to stop this again. That would be another year-long truce, guys. Oh, it's just
Time to make our move.
idiotic
here.
to me. Absolutely freaking idiotic. I'm gonna... Give me a second. Okay, I reconsidered. I'm not gonna break this off. We're trying it. Because the post I found said this should be the way. Just unify them and it's good. But I don't believe it, since it still says China is the leader. And I'm going to be absolutely 100% mega pissed if that doesn't work. Because it's just such a bogus, nonsensical mechanic. Let's be honest here. It's just really shit. It's not very well explained, and it's very, very strict in how you can do anything. Oh my god, and now we have 2... I didn't show that, right? Did I show that? It's 2 fleets now. It's one with 69 ships and one with 11 ships. They're now double bombarding because it's not working, because it's just getting
Protecting
it back
our
instantly.
interests.
Making things safe for our people.
And we're purging through Italy to get them into the Union. Yep, it's all bombarding, yada yada. This base is actually pretty good. It's kind of sad that you can't really power this yet. You will need the better agricultural complex as well. Still lets you not power that. The fusion reactor farm will help. I need some boost already. Because we have no water, but that's okay. Let's get that done. Just make sure you have enough. I'm definitely going to upgrade this. And we're definitely going to defend this better, because it only has these 2 little shitty things. They're still pretty strong now. You know, because ultraviolet phaser cannons, which is really good, and don't even need exotics, which is great. Oh, that was not good. But still. Yep, I need to go back. Sorry. You know, the 11 ships I could beat with my forces, but getting there and that would just be annihilated.
The art of war is a matter of life and death. A road either to safety or to ruin. Soon, very soon, we will follow this road across the stars and face our final destiny.
Okay.
Colonel Hans Castillo, addressing his troops.
Don't even think we need this anymore. But I want these stupid torpedoes. When Project Orion, the first attempt to conceptualize a starship powered by atomic explosions, began in 1958. Wasn't it before in 1960s? I don't know. Maybe I misremember. It was considered to be the longest of shots. However, since realizing the first fission pulse drive, we have refined its design and overcome countless limitations, both foreseen and unforeseen. Our new heavy pulsed propulsion system combines the raw power of nuclear bombs with the energy efficiency and precision of our advanced fission systems. By generating energy through the dual core principle of the advanced fission system, we can use the molten core circuit for precise maneuvering of our spacecraft, while the nuclear pulse drive provides powerful thrust for rapid travel between worlds. The drive system has been upgraded to include a new delivery method and absorber plate, which grants near perfect control of each nuclear blast, transforming its vast and destructive force into smooth, sustained acceleration. Interesting concept. This heavy pulse propulsion drive is the crowning jewel of nuclear rocket science. Nuclear rockets, oh god. It may even take us beyond the borders of our own solar system and see us rise to become equals in the eyes of those who dwell there. If there would be anyone. Which is highly speculative. Not impossible. Not even improbable, but still speculative. Yeah, Uranus and Neptune. Why not? Let's go. Let's freaking go. Outer planets. We haven't even gotten to the other ones, but it's fine. Deuteron Polywell Drive is possible now. Psyops. Let's just knock this out real quick. That annoys me for so long. Sure. Neutron land sounds good. Oh no, they destroyed another. So many people. Oh no. They haven't even been there. Because I think it's still building.
The people will come to our side.
Got more navy. To the Swiss army. Nice. Yep, both of them dead. Okay, that's fine.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
Component armoring already done. Just have that because... Atom Smasher, that's nice. African Union, Atom Smasher. Still not much, right? But... And it's cost so much energy. God damn it. This is basically just for Mercury. Cannot be built on surface bases. It's kind of sad. But yeah, we need to go there.
The people will come to our side.
Problem is, Mercury is pretty unsafe right now. Neutron Reflex Drive. I mean, I guess I'm looking at it. They have found a way to make Whack-A-Mole even worse. By not only making me do the Whack-A-Mole, but also having two players playing the same game. Oh, this is better. Uh-oh. Oh, that's not good. For MercDef 1. So they will attack the station too. Oh, I thought so. But they're now not as pissed anymore. They will destroy the station for sure. I mean, I could flee and hope the station will be intact. The station is heavily defended though. Not as heavily as I would like, to be honest. Can I flee to a station that is heavier defended? You are heavier defended, but also you're very important. So I don't want to lose you either. You're not as heavily defended. And somehow you survive. This station is just a thing. I could go here. That is much heavier defended and still has a lot of good stuff, which is kind of annoying. I don't want to lose you. But I have better chances here. Now, Iron Duke.
Okay, pressure integrity check.
11 hours? Are you insane? So they will not get there quick enough. So I guess we'll do our last stand here now. Oh, this is going to be annoying. This is not the station that will die, but it's a station with as many spaceworks, which took years to make.
Okay, put your SO2 water
I guess that teaches me, right? Defend it even harder.
on now, mark it. SO2 on.
You know, 14k is probably much better.
Okay, mine's on.
And even with full burn, we can't get there because we're still using the stupid burner drive. So, last stand mode, guys. 69 ships. I mean, I can't do shit there. I literally can't do shit. At least they're not bombarding anymore. Already there. Look at that. Look at that disgusting nonsense. 2 fucking Titans. Lancer. Battleship. They don't even have a dreadnought. Battleship, 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 battleship. Battle cruisers. Rah. And then cruisers. Yeah, because, sure, of course. I can't flee, so... It's kind of shit, because that was the second part of our fleet. Or maybe a new fleet. That is so annoying, because that is such a good defended, well-defended station. Well, I guess we're not moving. Because what use is there to move? I mean, this is just... It's just ridiculous. What weapons do you have? Hello? Oh, there. Yeah, we have no missiles, we have no nothing. So at least I don't have to worry about, you know, wasting anything. Oh yeah, and the Angela frigate is also here. There, so that thing is going to die. We can just hope... Oh, there's another one building there as well. God damn it. We can just hope that we give the battle station some... or you know, make him some time. I still should concentrate my fire on something. What's the closest one? Probably you. It's useless though to shoot this. Yeah, there will be so much PD, it's completely useless. I'm still gonna do it. Look at this, guys. I can't even get there fast enough. This is literally a wall of death. A very slow wall of death. Let's not have any illusions here. We can't win this. I like their radiators. It's kind of weird. But you know, kind of makes sense too, because you know more surface means, you know, more reactions at the same time, and therefore in this case more heat dissipation. Look at these weapons in front. They look very human to me, but sure. I mean, who's to say that aliens wouldn't, you know, well, aliens, Xenos wouldn't make weapons that that look exactly like ours. Death is coming, guys. I still don't like that this is not ordered. Well, it is ordered by class, but I would like to see the one that is closest to my ship that I have in target. 1600. They were very far out. It's just, they take just, you know, 30 minutes to just come in. That's how far out they were. They're still not close. Yeah, I think we're targeting one of the closest. They will just retarget if there's another one in range and the main target isn't. Maybe I'm going for the Lancer though. But again, it doesn't make any difference because the PD will be horrendous. Even with 20 ships, I wouldn't have enough to get through that PD. God damn it. Always these stupid bots. The battleship, maybe? I mean, I'm going for attrition, right? So I should choose something that might even die if we hit it. The Titan would still need a few hits, because this is not Siege Coiler Mark III. This is just a normal... okay, this is a heavy Siege Coiler, but only a Mark II. Oh, you can even see the field of fire. That's kind of weird. What's the bubble? Best damage? That's kind of shit. Yeah, this ultraviolet arc laser is actually pretty bad. Look at that armor effectiveness at 600 kilometers. 200%. It's not a good one. Oh god. We're in range, apparently. Okay, at least we have more PD for the station, which is nice. Oh god, that's so much. Oh, look at that. That's so much. Well, there goes my PD. And one of my ships. That is so disgustingly much ordnance. I mean, we tried. We haven't even hurt anyone. Their main ships are not even in range. Oh wow, we hit one. We hit an escort. I am so disgusted by this. Well, we damaged, you know, a few... Oh, we destroyed one. Nice. But, yeah, it's just kind of laughable. And we lost the first lieutenant. And they may now seize or destroy. I mean, they could even seize. We have a lot of... I don't even know if we have anything there in that station. Let me just... I'm not gonna make a template of that, because the other station is so much better. Oh, it is Comme de Grace even. Oh, that's kind of sad. So I'm gonna make one of the other station that we have, which is the Iron Duke. There's no... Oh yeah, it's shipbuilding. I think I'm gonna save that habitat. I mean, I can't save Comte de Grasse.
Okay, copy that. Copy Houston.
Oh, this has more nanofactories, that's the problem. I'm not gonna rebuild it. I'm saving it. But that is kind of shit because, yeah. And there's my atrocity, by the way, which they don't care about. Because they will just make boop, and it's gone.
We've removed some threats.
Purging more in Italy. Neat. And maybe they're leaving. I mean, they're now coming into low Earth again, which I don't like. Alien assault ship launches towards Earth. I mean, I can't do anything there. They're just too big, but apparently... That means the station lives. And that means my ship will live. Okay. Again, a lot of resources were wasted, unfortunately. Can't even rebuild. Can't even rebuild.
Can you come forward and blue? Forward? That clip got away. Come towards in the cabin this one.
I have insufficient resources to reconstruct this.
Wait a minute. Okay. I got it.
Well, but the station is still there, so that's nice. Okay, you now need to go back to America. And advice, because the Americans can't do
Offering
anything without your
assistance.
advice, unfortunately.
Ready for my mission.
You're gonna purge for the rest. And you, Honey Badger, don't care.
Terminating the opposition.
There we
Reporting
go.
in.
On our way. Please find me a servant
We'll
again.
see what they're up to.
Let her do it, Joy.
I'm here.
Because Joy will now inspire some people. Actually, first we would need to know who needs inspiring, but
I'll
let's
make
just
sure
go
they're on our
and
side.
do a round of inspiring. Civilian complex, sure. So that was kind of a bummer, but the aliens are happy now again. Well, that's fine. Well, more or less. Want some resources. Antimatter plasma core reactor. Sure, I want those. Sure, I'll look at it. This is terrifying. Not looking forward to that happening in reality. Human-induced warming now has now reached approximately 2 degrees Celsius above pre-industrial levels. Global, by the way. 2 degrees doesn't sound much, but it's global average. That's a lot. It's the average globally. All temperature measurements. That could mean in some regions, you know, 5 degrees more or something. Like we have seen in India just recently. And also Brazil. When they in their summer had like 50 degrees Celsius or something, or was it? I think it was close to 50 degrees. Which was absolutely ridiculous. Not even expect that heat waves will continue to get worse, exposing 37% of the world's population to extreme heat at least once every 5 years. Extreme storms and flooding are even more likely. Coral reefs are projected to decline by more than 99%. And coral reefs are biodiversity hotspots in the ocean. There's, you know, it's basically... I don't know how much percentage it is, but it is over 50% of all the ocean biodiversity, so... At the very least. It's probably much more. But I don't have the numbers memorized anymore. It's really bad, is what that means. That's the gist of it. That's the important part. It's really, really bad. Yeah, we need to make greater efforts. We're leaving anyway. That's so stupid. Why would that still give them a public boost? Because the other efforts are not leaving. It's just these guys. Deny everything. Yeah, that's definitely what they do. No, we're putting money in to help. I like that we're getting 25% extra investment points. That is huge. Also, 8% more research output, which, you know, that doesn't seem much, but she isn't good at research. It would all be 25%. And 0.25 Miltech value.
I believe they'll stay loyal to the cause.
And I believe still that this Miltech value is not this. We had find it in the fusion age. That's pretty good. That took way too long. It's actually these points. We're getting 0.25 per advice. So every 2 times they will get a full buff on this. Every 2 times we do this. In addition to whatever we invest here in terms of 18% of the 34. So it's pretty nice. She's so strong. Okay, enthusiastic, but we don't know how much it has changed because she has the Pollyanna thing.
I have new information.
Academy, not interesting. Not very interesting, milady.
The people will come to our side.
Public sentiment
Oh yeah, how looks
is
the army of the fusion age?
increasingly
Yeah,
with
give me a
us.
second. I'm gonna show, yeah. Italy is not there yet. Yeah. Another panic. We can calm the public. No, we deploy our forces. That democracy change is minuscule. Look how cool that is. That is so amazing. Fusion age, baby. I mean, hover tanks are so impractical and so stupid, but my god, does it look cool. They're so impractical. Because whatever you put on top of it, you know, whatever is on top of that hover engine, if you would just use normal propulsion, you could definitely always put more on top of that thing, you know, better stuff. It is good to have, you know, basically amphibian assets, but is it worth it? It's kind of sad because hover shit is cool, but I want to have one. Wow. You don't even need a weapon, just the engine on underneath seems like good enough to murder everything. I'm interested in this spinal neutron lance, actually. We got the stupid drive that I probably don't want. Commercial mining. More revenue from sales. Okay. I mean, it's quick. Yeah, it's a bad one. I do like the power use efficiency of 99%. Also needs reaction products. It's open cycle cooling, that's nice. It's a very cheap one, is the weird thing. I don't even have the pack. Pacific Defense League. Yeah, Seoul and stuff. China could get all of these. But I probably don't need them anymore. Strap the engine under my ass and I can go on a nice hover walk? No, you would shoot up into the atmosphere, buddy. With that propulsion there to lift a what is that, 100-ton tank or something? Yeah, enjoy. Stratosphere, here you come. In a second. That means you're just, you know, freezing and probably mush when you get there. Freezing mush. I mean, this is important. Strategic lobbying. Just direct investments. We haven't done any direct investments because we never had any money.
We're in
And then
control
now also influence is a problem because we're not gaining enough to actually make that worthwhile. Okay, that's strong. That's really strong. 15% on 4 though. So by 0.4 something. 0.6? Or 0.6. It's not anything. I mean, it adds up, I guess, but I mean, okay, it's probably on that number. So 64 from Habs, 15% on that. That's like 9 points. So, okay, cool. I mean, everything counts, I guess. Another one in low Mercury orbit. Oh, I need to build more ships there. Also, we have 10k finally in research, which is kind of nice. Ship construction. Oh my god, look at this. Okay, they are building. Still down there. We have enough for a Titan. Where's my design Titan? Weird. We lost the Angela, which I would like back. Another Brother Recon would be good as well. Nine points are 2 new hubs. It's actually right, yes. Which, you know, is nice. I'd love them. Those hubs. Oh, by the way, the bases, we can finally build them again. Build them up a bit more. My god, that's expensive. But it's worth it. It's definitely worth it. I want a Marine Company barracks. I do want a little bit of defense, because that's cheaper. And I want to make sure that I can... Oh, it's Mercury. What am I doing? I want to make sure that I can have it, is the important part. So that's fine. And now we can think about this. Because there's minimum defenses, there's enough energy, and we're good. Farm would be nice. Still fine, because that's cheap as chips. And that's about it. That's my template. Why can I not have a template here? Did I never make a template? I mean, that's basically my standard template now. For right now, for level 2. So I'm going to put that on the other one as well. Once we have enough energy. Energy resources. That's getting better. Yeah, the unity helps. It sucks though. It really sucks there. That's the only way we can keep them together.
I will try to sway the public.
Ready for your orders.
I work for you now.
I'm here.
Standing by for orders.
There is one. We'll try to
Eyes
turn
on
this guy.
target.
Ready.
You're done there, so you're gonna go to Christopher Dreyer, I think.
Tracking target.
Ready for orders.
You right now will go to Joy. For the first time, he's gonna get a prop up as well.
I'll speak with them.
I don't like that you're seen. By how many people?
Acknowledged.
You're by too many.
I'm here.
And that,
Where to?
especially with people that
Standing by.
don't really will not
Standing
really
by.
like you. So, how about you
Ready
going
to
a
go.
little bit into Africa and try to shake him?
Initiating deep cover.
Have a nice vacation with
mission.
your 48-year-old friend here. Hope you're going to enjoy that vacation. National hero. Interesting. This would let him inspire. Oh, great. The one person that doesn't need it. It's always the same. You get more espionage. And you get more security soon. I think you have maximum espionage. Your stealth field, yeah. Okay. And you're just going for security. Even though we have shown that that doesn't guarantee anything, it's still better to have. God, she's so good. Man, she's so good. More science? What's your real security value? 11. That's not much. Oof. You could get a bit more command. And that would give us points. Sure. You know what? A ferrocite emitter would be good for you, because that would get you up to 6, right? And 6 is a good point for most people to actually do their nonsense in smaller countries. So it could help out there a little bit better. And you're going for espionage. Just fine.
Prepping for mission.
Chang actually is getting there. Hurricane. Yeah, let's help out. Our armies will
Offering
regenerate quite
counsel.
fast. 400
Going
MC
silent.
now.
I think we had a breakthrough.
Nice. Parent loyalty has increased, okay. Space resort, stakeholder subversion. Adaptive FDI modeling. I mean, at some point I want that. Let's go with this one so we get more money. 20 per unit. That's pretty good. 10,000 per antimatter. Damn, son. That stuff is expensive. You know what? Let's sell something. I'm getting 100% on top of that soon. That's fine.
Surveillance complete.
Oh, show the nice orc you got. It's not nice. It's shitty. But yeah, I'm gonna show you in a second. I should probably show you. Yeah, repeat that, please. It's a really shitty orc. It's just a meme orc for ending the game, basically. General section. Just paying for itself. It doesn't do anything. It just gives you the mission to close the gate, and that's it. That's why I'm not using it as well, because it's just useless. It just pays for itself and that's it. Nothing. We'll give that to probably Manaway in the end. Manaway or Terrible Hamster are the only ones who will get that. And Manaway is just so good and also not that old. But I don't know. Maybe Terrible Hamster will sacrifice themselves. I mean, volunteer. Instead. Because they have seniority. But we'll see. We'll see. Also, thank you for reminding me by having me look at that. We are an hour in already. My god, the time flies. Thank you all for watching. Leave me a like if you liked. Don't forget to sub the YouTube. It really helps the channel to grow. And come to Discord, come to Twitch, and I'll see you all next one. Bloop bloop, everyone.